Hi, this is Ann with Graphic Design How To, and the topic today is graphic design schools. If you're wanting to learn how to be a graphic designer, you have a bunch of options how you want to learn and what kind of degree or training you want. First off, you could just train yourself. Train yourself online. There's tons of classes on sites like Udemy and lynda.com that are really awesome, really super informative. And if you spend enough time doing this and you're able to build a portfolio of work, that can get you a job. You don't have to have a degree. But that said, you're limited if you don't get a degree. A lot of companies, especially really big companies, just won't even consider you if you don't have some kind of graphic design degree. So how do you find the best graphic design schools in your area? What I would do if I were you is get on LinkedIn. If you don't have a LinkedIn account, go ahead and sign up for one. Fill it out the best that you can. List any relevant experience. Hopefully you've done something related to graphic design that you can put in your LinkedIn. And then just start adding people. Add creative directors, art directors, production artists, web designers, just anyone related to the business in your area. Once you've got a bunch of connections in there, you can reach out to some of them. A lot of them have sat in interviews and know the work of students from colleges in the area, and they can judge what are good schools and what are respected schools in your area. So just go ahead and reach out to them and ask them, hey, I want to be a graphic designer and I'm looking for the best schools in this area. What are your recommendations? I personally would stay away from the big, super expensive colleges that are only catering to design students, like the art institutes or schools of design, those kinds of things, because they charge a lot of money. I've heard of people with $60,000, $70,000 in student loan debt, and that is just not necessary for a graphic design degree. It just isn't, and you shouldn't do it. I've had several jobs where I was working right alongside people from those types of schools, and you know, obviously they had a good portfolio, good enough to get the job, but they started at the same pay scale that I did. And I don't understand why you would want to spend that kind of money if you're not going to get a huge pay bump. So don't spend your money on those big schools. In my area, there's a 2-year college, a community college, that has an excellent graphic design program. It's super respected by all the big companies around here. And I've seen books from those students, and they are really nice portfolio books. So don't count out the community colleges, although I will say, like I said before, they'll limit you because you'll only have a 2-year degree after everything. Please do not go to a huge college specifically for graphic design because you have to pay so much more than it's worth. That's just my 2 cents. If you like this video, please click the like button. If you want to see more videos like this, you can subscribe. And please let me know of any comments or questions you might have about graphic design schools, or if you want to see a video about anything else. I love to have suggestions, so please leave them in the comment section below. Thanks, this is Ann for Graphic Design How To.